guys, I just got back from Rome, as in just got back. This is gonna be an apartment vlog. I'm gonna be moving apartments. I'm gonna do a tour of my old apartment, then a tour of my new apartment. Right now, I'm already gonna check the new apartment. I'm slowly gonna move my stuff already. This is my apartment right now, and I'm moving over here. So we're gonna check this first. Last time, I already checked this, but I thought walang kuryente, but it's because I used the switch up there by the door, and that does not work pala. I have to use the one down the stairs. Tomorrow night, I'm already gonna be here. It was already a struggle to get the other door open. Like, I don't know how the lock worked, but I figured it out, and now the next struggle is to get my suitcase downstairs. I literally unpacked it all. I forgot you guys were there. Oops. Now to get this down there. Okay, now I'm gonna unpack, and I'm also gonna check if the heater works. I'm also gonna check if the hot water works. I have two beds, but I'm only gonna use one that you're on. Here's another bed, and then behind this is where I'm gonna put my clothes. So far, hindi umiinit yung tubig. So we're gonna ask about the water and the aircon. I'm kind of confused on what I'm supposed to do now. So I'm gonna take a bath and see what else needs to be brought down, I guess. But all of my things for tomorrow are already prepared here, and I'm gonna fully move out. It's 9 p.m. and I'm making the most of my heater. But even if like mas complete dito sa taas, I knew that this is a temporary apartment. So I went downstairs and I unpacked, and it felt a little bit more like my place, and I moved around some stuff pa. You're gonna see tomorrow. You're gonna see this apartment and the other apartment. Okay, I just got back from rehearsal. I didn't move anything this morning because I did my laundry, and then nung paalis na ako, nawalan ng kuryente. But I think I fixed it. It was the switch. It automatically went down. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring the rest of my stuff down na. I already brought all my stuff down, so let's do an apartment tour of my first apartment. So this is what you see when you enter. It's stairs, and then it goes up. There's one switch here, and this switch is for these lights and this light. So this is how it is off. Sorry, the light in the bedroom's on, but this is how it is off. One press turns on all the lights. Second press turns off that yellow light, and third press turns off the white lights and turns on the yellow light. And then when you press it again, everything goes off. When you get up the stairs, there's this table. I used to put my smiskies here, but here I put the clothes that I'm gonna wear mamaya pag alis. Here I put my ballet bag, so it's easy to bring down. This is what this side looks like. That's a cabinet, and it has some random stuff. I brought some pictures, and I used to put them up here. Then from the walkway, when you look to the left, this is a sofa. I also put some gamut here when I get home. Kitchen and dining. On the kitchen side, this isn't supposed to be like this talaga, but I made it a drying mat. Hi guys. Sink. There's shelves underneath. All of the cabinets don't have doors. They're all curtains. That has cleaning supplies. This is where the pots and pans go. I have an electric stove, a double burner. Here are the utensils. This is my ref. Oh, which reminds me, I have beef in here. I'm gonna cook this tonight. I'm gonna leave it out. This area is another shelf. I don't really touch it. Sorry, I have trash bags for there, but I'm gonna bring that out. There's a schedule kasi for the trash. You have to separate the papers and other miscellaneous stuff. This is for plastic only, and this is for food waste. And there's a certain schedule of when you should take the trash out. I don't memorize it. It's on the notes on my phone. This is sa Pinas, for example, in the condo, we just have a garbage chute, and it's open for several hours of the day. And in our village naman, the garbage truck comes every Wednesday. So we just need to make sure that the trash is outside on Wednesdays. But for here, there's like a sabitan right outside the door. The food waste, you make it sabit on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I think. Then the plastics go out on Monday. Paper goes out on Friday or something. Basta. So there's like a schedule. But right now, you're on the kitchen wall, and this is the dining area. I just have some stuff on the table, like stuff that I need to bring down. There's this shelf, then there's a TV, which I don't use, but there's the remote. And this is the remote for the aircon. I used the aircon once, but it doesn't really hit the whole house. This is the entrance to the bedroom. It's naka-curtain, but I don't close it. When you enter, the bed is on that side and the bathroom is over here. So you've seen this view a lot probably in my other videos. Back here is a cabinet where you can put stuff, which I don't put anything. This is a ladder going to the second bed. I've never actually been up there. Then opposite side of the bed is the stairs going up to the balcony. Here on the side of the stairs, there's extra storage. This is a heater that I plugged into both my extension cord and an adapter head. And pareho silang hindi na gumagana. This chair came from the dining and I put it up here so that when I'm upstairs, I have a chair. In front of the door is where this is stored. These are the drying racks. And then on the top of the stairs, there's more storage for like cleaning supplies and other stuff. This is the balcony. The angle doesn't do it justice. Super nice. It has plants. I asked if I needed to water them, but they're mostly cacti, so no naman. Medyo maingay now because my laundry is going. I think it's spinning na. My laundry takes like 3 hours. I don't even know, but that's the setting that they showed me. I have been putting this off for way too long, so this is my new apartment tour. Right now, you guys are the door, so I am facing back of my apartment. My apartment's down there. This is the door. It has blinds, so when the sun's out, I make sure to leave it open so that like sunlight enters, but like the air is cold then, so I close the bottom one that's with the door so that the cold air doesn't come in. But the one with the glass, I leave that open. This time in the apartment, I don't leave it open when I go out. When you get in, there are these stairs that go down. I put up this chair so that I have a place to sit. I put this chair here because there's no signal in here. So I stay here and I'm on my phone. And then it's also nice to have sunlight. But I found a solution for this. I leave my phone charging on the outlet that's down there so that it's near the door. And then I'm able to connect my hotspot to my gadgets because I'm using a new eSIM app. It's called Holofly. I got unlimited data and I have 1 gig of sharing data, so that's more than enough for me to be able to hotspot to my gadgets so that I can use data while I'm in bed. You can get €5 off if you use my referral link down in the description. If you're gonna travel to somewhere for a short amount of time, I would still recommend Saily. This is only sulit, the only data, because I'm here for a while. Not even half. It's about 2/3 of what I would pay if I used Saily lagi. Continuing with the apartment tour. So my apartment is below the ground. When you go down the stairs, when you look to the right, you'll see my desk. Disclaimer, this is not how the apartment is originally styled. I moved a lot of furniture just so that it's easier for me. So I put this one chair here. This is my dump chair for my bags. When I get home, I leave my bags there. Then this is my desk. On my desk, I have, those are receipts for my budgeting. My books, my journal. I have my Smiskies and pictures up there. And that is a vent that they covered with a towel. And that is the second biggest difference of this apartment, is that it is so cold. The fact na nasa ilalim siya, tapos everything is made of stone. That's not the only vent here. That's just the vent that goes into the apartment mismo. So that's what I covered. And right now you are on the right side of the desk. This is where I leave my phone charging. There's an outlet right below you. there. I leave my phone up there, and then it charges with my charger. And there's some cleaning stuff in here and a fan. Now moving on to my bed. Dalawang single bed to na pinagdikit ko. And then I put 2 chairs on each side para may side table. This is the side where I sleep. I put my sleep clothes underneath the blanket para it's not cold when I wear it. There's Pingu, my diffuser, and a muscle blend, and my charger. On the other side, it's just stuff that I use while I'm in bed. So my laptop, my charger things, my crochet, and here are some extra oils and my other phone case. Now, beside the bed is this cabinet. And this is where the other vent is. But it's not direct sa akin because there's a curtain. And then when I make it bukas, I still put this scarf para it's not super lakas sa akin. I hung my jackets here on this side. This is my makeup and accessories. My point stuffer underneath. My sewing kits. These are the clothes that I use on a regular basis. And the ones that I don't, I kept the compression cubes in here. Those are some extra towels that came with the apartment. Beside it, that's where I leave my shoes. On the other side of the bed, this is the TV, but I use it as the sampayans of my laundry bags. Here I have extra sampayan. This is just for when it's raining. I have the smaller sampayan down here. The bigger sampayan is upstairs. And this is the chair where I put my clothes for the next day. So I prepare my stuff, I put them here. So this is the view from the bed. You guys are on the TV. And in front of the bed, over there, that is my pinaka kitchen, and then this is my bathroom. These are steps that were underneath the stairs, and then I used it as shelving na lang. Underneath, I have my waters and cooking oil. Then on top, I have my spices, bananas, and some bigas. And then this is like my pang-dry ng hands. Here, I put like my plate, my bowls, and my utensils. This is my microwave. This is my only thing to make init here. This is my ref. It's a mini ref. It still has a freezer though, but I don't use it. Here, this is my trash can for the plastics. This is for the food waste. My paper trash bag is in the bathroom. So let's go to the bathroom. This is the bathroom. So here's my sink. There are 2 big differences with the bathroom. One is this has an actual bidet na hinahawak. I had some trouble with the bidet when I first used it. Well, no, I used it fine and then I put it back. And then I left the apartment. When I came back to the apartment, the floor was flooded kasi tumutulo pala. This is the cabinet of the bathroom. I just have my extra bathroom stuff here. And my toiletry bag hanging. So the bidet, since tumutulo, I got this basin. And then I was gonna put the head in the basin para doon na siya tumulo. Then pagtanggal ko, natanggal yung pinakahawakan ng bidet. So yeah, the people came to fix that. Na-fix nila yung bidet, but yung pinakahawakan, they're gonna have to replace it another time. But for now, it's fine. I have my own water heater, so desaksak siya. Upstairs kasi automatic yung hot water. Basta may switch for the hot water. Here, I make it saksak. That's it for the apartment tour, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty much like a studio. If hindi ako tinamad, I'm gonna do a day in my life tomorrow and I'll include it in this vlog. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. Let's do a little day in my life of how I'm adjusting to this new condo. As you can see, it is very cold. I need to wear a scarf in here. But also because last Sunday it rained. So yesterday until I think tomorrow, it's really gonna be super cold. Like last night was 6 degrees. So I'm making a sandwich. I got this called pusha. I'm making 2. One is for breakfast and one is for baon. I'm cutting it in half like this way. I only baon if we're like half day na walang break. The schedule, it's either 10 to like 2 and then babalik ng 6 to 8. Or like today, it's 10 to 4 or 3. Diretso. But if I go home in the afternoon, I cook pasta for lunch. But this time I didn't really buy pasta. I bought this tortellini so that it has meat na inside. So in my sandwich, I put pesto, tomato, prosciutto, and mozzarella. The bread makes such a big difference. That's one of my favorite meals right now.
So I'm just gonna eat this and then I'm gonna get ready for today.
So I am home from rehearsal and I just took a bath. Hot water naman, so I feel kind of better after the shower. But it's still super cold here. So this is how I layer for pantulog. I'm wearing heat tech and also heat tech pants. I wear a puffer vest. And then I wear a shirt. I feel better already. And then I wear long sleeves. I don't know if OA lang ako, but malamig talaga dito. But I'm also lamigin, so I wear leg warmers. I wear pajama pants. Then for my feet, I just wear some socks. Still super nilalamig pag morning, but this is fine for now, especially since I just took a bath. When I'm like inside the blanket, it's pretty warm. It's just my hands. They're still super cold. Yeah, that's it. Let's make dinner. I literally forgot to vlog. So this is my dinner. I have rice na sinaing ko sa taas and then I made it sangag na din. And I also pre-cooked onions and beef. And then they're all in my ref lang. So what I do is I scramble an egg here, down here. And then I add soy sauce and water, garlic powder and pepper, I think, yeah. I scramble that and then I put the meat in. And then I microwave it for 2 minutes and then mix it and then 1 minute and then it becomes a scrambled egg. And then I heat up the rice and the onions for a minute. And then I put the egg and meat in the same plate. And then I heat the whole thing again for 1 minute. So that's my dinner. I'm gonna eat while watching this new series that I'm watching. It's in Italian, so that like helped me understand the language here a little bit better. So I'm gonna watch while eating and then I'm gonna continue watching while crocheting in bed since there's no signal. So that's it for this vlog. I have so many vlogs that I need to edit. As of filming this, you're probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. You're like the fourth vlog that I need to edit. And then I have so many lined up pa. So I don't know when this is gonna come out. And I'm gonna end this vlog here. So bye guys.